Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to Level 1 pupils at Madrasa Kashiful Ulum. Insha'Allah al-Aziz, we shall be going over your sabak from page 98, Safar Qāidah, page 98, lines 4, 5 and 6. As you can see above, we covered from Minni till Tafarraqa on Friday. Insha'Allah, today we will continue from Taharraki till Yattakhidu. I hope you have all been through the previous video and learned your sabak accordingly. Insha'Allah al-Aziz, the Microsoft Teams logging details will have been provided to all our parents from Kashiful Ulum. So I request all parents that do log on to download the app Microsoft Teams, and thereafter inshallah your teachers will be in touch, and the sabak which I am teaching you via these videos, your teachers will listen to your sabak as well. So these videos will continue inshallah for the benefit of the madrasa children, whether they are the children of Kashiful Ulum or any other madrasa parents and teachers likewise who would like to take benefit from these videos. Then inshallah al-Aziz, these videos will continue after consulting our teachers and getting the go-ahead from our teachers and their du'as. Inshallah, we will continue with these videos. So without taking too much time, we want to try and keep these videos as concise and as brief as possible. Hope you have enjoyed a good break over the weekend. Continue remaining in your homes and continue following the guidelines given to us by our ulama, etc. That it's very important we uphold the law of the country. It's not just abiding by the law, but it also is very important that our deen teaches us that we must obey the law of the land where possible and where applicable. So without taking too much time, let's do a quick register for all the lovely children in level 1. Sarah Acha, are you there? Yahya Jiva, Alina, Bushra, Sophia, Aqsa, Hafsa Mamsa, Muhammad Umar, Hafsa Patel, Aisha, Anika Abrar and Ahmed Al-Kach. MashaAllah. So make sure you understand the shadda sound. Whenever you see the shadda symbol on a letter, it means you must pray that letter twice. So in this example, we have how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. And along with having 4 physical letters, we have a shadda on letter Ha. Letter Ha carrying a shadda means you will pray that letter twice. So in total, how many letters are we going to pray and pronounce and recite? We are going to pronounce 6 letters. 6? No. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 is 5. Just testing and making sure you're all awake. So let's recognize the letters, then the vowels, and see where this shadda is, and then making sure that we apply the correct sound to shadda, we will have a go at saying the word. So come on, tell me, Sarah, let's begin with you. Which letter is this? And any other child who is following this, come on, tell me which letter is this? Ta, full mouth, ta. And then this letter? Ha. Well done, Sarah. And then this letter? Ra. And then this letter, Kaf. So all of you together, Ta, Ha, Ra, and Kaf. Now let's understand which vowel is letter Ta carrying. Carry on, come on, Sarah. Which vowel does letter Ta have? It's got a Fatha. So Ta with a Fatha equals Ta. And then Ha with a Shadda. So you have to join the Ta with the Ha. Let's do the joining sound. Ta. Ta and Ha with a sukoon, because when there is a shadda, the first Ha will have a sukoon, and then the second Ha will have a fatha along with the shadda. So ta, ha, ta, ha. Remember, no stretching. Ra with a fatha. What is it, Sarah? Ra with a fatha. So ta, ha, ra. and kaf with a kasra without stretching it equals ki. Everybody say after me. Ki, not ki. If you say ki, that results into a major mistake. Kaf, kasra, ki. Now remember, all this processing which I am doing and I am voicing for you, you have to be able to do this in your mind, and then you spell the letter, spell the word in your mind, and you should be able to say the word in voice from ta till ki, making sure you make all the correct vowel signs without missing the shadda. So after 3 Sarah, we're going to pray from ta till ki. We've broken the word down letter by letter. So let's have a go at it. 1, 2, 3 Sarah. Tahharaki. After me. Tahharaki. Now all of you together with me and Sarah and everybody else listening. Tahharaki. Say 1, 2, 3. Tahharaki. Well done. Let's move on to the next word. What letter is it? Come on, Yahya, work out. The first letter is a Sin, and thereafter Ha from the middle of the throat, big Ha, and then what is attached with the Ha? An Alif, Sin, Ha, Alif, 3 letters, but with the shadda, so 4, and Ra, 5 letters. 4 letters that you can see, one of the letters is going to be prayed twice. The sound is going to be doubled because of the shadda. And remember, you continue the sound. Sin, ha, ha, alif. The sound continues. You don't break the sound. There is no breaking of the sound in between the sakin and the letter. So you've got letter ha with a sukoon and letter ha with a fatha. They have both been sandwiched and merged together, and there is a continuation in the sound. So we've got Sin with a fatha and a ha with a shadda. So let's join Sin and ha with a sukoon. Sah. What is it going to be? Sah. And then if you've got ha with a fatha and then an empty alif, this alif is an alif madda. Well done, Yahya. So this alif, because there's an empty alif, and before the empty alif there's a ha with a shadda fatha. So it's the fatha that we need to concentrate on. Whenever you say an empty alif and there is a fatha before, you make the a sound, the alif madda sound. So we are going to say ha with fatha and alif. That's ha. Ha alif fatha equals ha. Now you're going to say sah and ha together without breaking the sound. Sah-ha. Come on, Yahya, say for me. Sah-ha. All of you, come on, the whole class and everybody listening. Sah-ha. Sah-ha. Making sure you say the ha sound. Ra with a, what is that? What do we call these 2 strokes underneath the ra? It's called a kasratain. What is it called? A kasratain. So the sound of a ra with a kasratain is rin. Ra, kasratain, rin. Now we're going to join saha and rin, all of them together. Let's make this happen. Everybody together. 1, 2, 3. Saharin. Well done. Again. Saharin. Make the alif madda sound. Saharin. Right, come on, let's move on to the next one. Fairly straightforward one. Let's see what's happening in this word. Which letter is it? Come on, work it out for me, Alina. Rain. And then this word, letter mean dal. And then the letter after that, another dal. Join dal, and then the dal at the end. And then what's this called? A ha. Let's try to understand the vowels. Ain is carrying a fatha. Dal is carrying a shadda and a fatha, so the ayn is going to join to the dal. And then we've got a dal after that, 3rd letter with a fatha. And now over here something interesting. What is the ha carrying? You have learnt in level 6. On top of the ha there is an inverted dhamma, an upside down dhamma. Okay, so what's the sound of an upside down dhamma? Ha with an upside down inverted dhamma, Alina. What's the sound? Hu. You will stretch it. Upside inverted dhamma, and the sound of which other letter? Waw madda is the same. You stretch both of them. These are the stretched vowels and also called the long vowels. Who, right? Now let's start from the beginning. Ain with a fatha and you join with the dal because the shadda is saying you need to join up. So ad, what is it going to be? Ad, ad, and then dal with a fatha. So we say it together. Ain, dal sakin, dal fatha together. Ad, all of you say it. Ad, ad. So the sound we concentrate on is dal with a shadda. We must get it right. Ad. And then we've got dal with a fatha. Addada. And then ha with a inverted dhamma. Addadahu. Addadahu. No stretching of this fatha and this fatha and this fatha. All three fatha short vowels. And then they also included, right? Remember, once again, remember all these words you will find in the Quran, alhamdulillah. So the ha with an inverted dhamma, so we've got short vowel, short vowel, short vowel, and then at the end we've got a long vowel. Addadahu. Well done, all of you together. Addadahu. No stretching. Come on, let's go on to the next one. How many letters in this word? Bushra. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with the shadda doubling sound, we will make it 5 sounds with 4 letters. What is the ain carrying with that? Anybody else listening and watching? Whoever knows the answer, shout out the answer. Bushra, come on. Ain with a fatha equals a. Noon with a kasra. Ni. Ain and noon together with the vowels ani. But now the ta has got a shadda. So what is the shadda saying, Bushra? We have to join the noon kasra to the ta. So what are we going to say? Anit. Anit. But then ta with a dhamma. So we join the noon with the ta and also say the ta with the dhamma all together without breaking the sound. Anittu. What is it going to be? Anittu. And then now we also have another letter at the end, mim with a sukoon. So the ta with the dhamma and the mim with the sukoon are going to join. Therefore the sound will be tum. What is it going to be? Tum. Now from a till the mim sakin, let's join every single sound together. Anittum. Remember, don't break the sound when you're saying the shadda. Anittum. Again, 1, 2, 3. Anittum. Well done. Make sure you practice these words 15, 20 times. After you've heard the video and watched the video, you still go away and learn your sabak and pray each word 15, 20 times. Right, moving on. Come on, Sophia. You are going to work this one out for me. Let's first count and recognize how many letters are in this word. I think it's going to change now. So how many letters in this word? Tha, Jim, Alif, Jim, and Alif. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you count the shadda sound as double, there are 6 sounds but 5 letters. Tha, Jim, Alif, Jim, Alif. Each of these alifs, they are known as what? Sophia, or anybody else who can tell me. Is this a normal alif or a stretched alif? It's a stretched alif. So you will stretch this alif because alif has got a fatha before it. Even though the jim is carrying shadda, but the fatha has made this alif into an alif madda. Over here, this alif over here, even though there's an alif, due to the fathatain, we will say jim fathatain jad. Now, I did mention to you guys that whenever you see a fathatain at the end of a letter, you will also find a alif. So even though you can physically see there's 5 letters and there are how many sounds? 6 sounds, but this alif will not be pronounced unless you stop on the alif. But we don't need to worry about that just yet. we're going to say jan. So really there are how many sounds? 5 sounds. So don't worry about it. Tha with a fatha equals th. Now we're going to join it with the jim. So thaj. What is it going to be? Thaj. And then jim alif fatha ja. Thajja. Remember the sound continues. Don't break. Don't say thaj and then ja. Thajja. Come on, Sophia, say thajja. And then jim fathatain jan. Jim fathatain jan. From tha till jan. 1, 2, 3. Sophia, everybody else. Thajjajan. What is it? Thajjajan. Yeah, if you stop on this jan, you will say thajja. But you don't need to worry about that sound just yet. Thajjajan. You just follow the sound I'm telling you to make. Thajjajan. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Come on, Aqsa. Which letter is it? Let's recognize the letters. Step 1, then see which vowels they have. Identify where the shadda is, and then we will try to make the sound. So Aqsa, first letter is ta, and then the second letter is Sad, full mouth, don't circle your lips, Sad. And then the third letter, Ain. The third letter is the letter which is carrying the Shadda. And then the last letter is a Ra with a Sukoon. So Ta is fairly straightforward. What's the sound? Ta with a Dhamma, Tu. Sad with a Fatha. But the Shadda letter is coming after the Sad. So you're going to join the Sad with the Ain. And you are going to say Tusa'. What are you going to say? Tusa'. And then Ain with a Kasra and Ra with a Sukoon equals Ir. Ain with a Kasra, Ra with a Sukoon, Ir. Now remember, we are going to join this sound and this sound and this sound all together. Listen to me. Tusa'ir. Come and say after me, Aqsa. Tusa'ir. All of you, make sure that Ain sound isn't broken. The Ain sakin sound and the Ain with the Kasra sound is going to be done together. Tusa'ir. 1, 2, 3. Tusa'ir. And now we're moving on. Fa with a fatha. Come on, Hafsa. Mumsa. Fa with a fatha. Ha with a fatha. Faha. But then the dal, ha and dal are going. The ha is going to join onto the dal. Fahad. What's it going to be? Fahad. Dal with a kasra. Shadda sound. So ha, dal with a sukoon, dal with a kasra, all together without breaking the sound. Fahaddi. Fahaddi. Tha with a sukoon. So the dal with the kasra and the tha with the sukoon are going to join, and the sound is going to be this. What is the sound going to be? This. Now from fa till the tha with the sukoon, fahaddith. Remember the way I'm making the sound of the dal. I'm not breaking the sound. Fahaddith. All of you after me. Fahaddith. Again. Fahaddith. Say it. Well done. Let's move on to the next word. How many letters in this word? Come on, Muhammad Umar. Count. Let's identify the letters. How many is there? The first letter is Alif, then Sheen, and then Ha, and then Ta. So the letters have been recognized. What does the Alif have? A Fatha, What does the Sheen have? A Kasra. But immediately after the Sheen, there is a Ha with a Shadda. So the Sheen and the Ha will join. So we are going to say Ashih. We're going to say Ashih, Ha with a Sukoon. And then Ha with a Fatha. So we are going to continue the sound and say Ashihha. Come on, all of you say Ashihha. Continue the Ha, Sakin and the Ha with the Fatha sound. Don't break your breath. Ashihha. And Ta with a Fathatain equals Tan. Now we're going to say from to Tan, making sure we say the Shihha sound correctly as well. Come on, Umar, Muhammad Umar. Ashihhatan. All of you with me. Ashihhatan. Again. Ashihhatan. Don't break your breath. Don't break the sound. Ashihhatan. Well done. Let's move on to the last line. Which letter is it? Hafsa Patel. Ya with a fatha. Kha with a sukoon. So ya fatha, kha with a sukoon equals yah. Ya empty mouth, kha full mouth. Yah. Ta with a fatha. Yahtas. Because the sad has got a shadda, we have to join the ta and the sad. So yahtas. Now sad with a shadda and a dhamma. So sad dhamma equals su. But remember, we're going to join the ta with the sad and then make the su sound. Do not break your sound and the breath. Yahtassu. Come on, do it for me, Hafsa. Yahtassu. Remember, it's important. This is very tricky. For the information of the parents and the viewers and the listeners, you have ya, which is empty mouth, and then you've got kha, which is full mouth, and then you have ta, which is empty mouth, and then you've got sad, which is a full mouth letter. So you have to control your sound here. You're going to go to empty, full, empty, full. Listen to the way I make the sound. Yahtassu. You can very easily say all of them full mouth. Yahtassu. Or you can very easily say all of them empty mouth. Yahtassu. It's important we understand, we apply the sound correctly. If it's full mouth, then you try your level best to make it full mouth. If it's empty mouth, then empty mouth. And the before and after letters, just because the letter before is a full mouth letter, you don't make the letter after, which is an empty mouth letter, full too. This can very easily happen. So let's do the sound again. Come on, do it with me, the whole class. Come on, Hafsa Patel and the entire class and all the listeners. Yahtassu. 1, 2, 3 again. Yahtassu. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. Aisha. What letter is this, beta? It's a waw. What is it? A waw. Now the shadda letter is coming immediately after the waw. So we join the waw to the sad. Join them first. Was. What is it going to be? Was. And then you got a sad with a fatha. So let's do the shadda sound. Joining and then saying the fatha sound. So when we join it and say the sadda sound all together to make sure that we keep shadda happy. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Aisha. Wassa. Just say that. Wassa. Remember, wow, empty mouth, sad full mouth. Don't say wassa. Wassa. Wow, empty, sad full. Wassa. Now we got a ya with a sukoon. So the sad and the ya will join. Say. The sad and the ya will join. So the sound is going to be say. From wow till the ya sakin. Wassay. What is it going to be? Wassay. Then noon with a fatha and an alif. Now look over here. It's a single fatha and then an alif is coming after it. So if you have an empty alif and the letter before it has a fatha, what is that called? An alif? Madda. Stretched alif. So we're going to make the na sound. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters over here. And at the same time, we also have a shadda. Wassayna. Come on, all of you. Hafsa, everybody, Aisha together. Come on, Mr. Kach. Wassayna. Wassayna. So once you've practiced it with me, you will go over your sabak again and practice each word 15 times. Make sure you make every sound correctly. Recognize the letters, sound the letters, see which vowels they're carrying. If there is a stretched vowel, do the stretched vowel. But most importantly, do not miss the shadda sound. Don't break your sound. Come on, we've got 2 more words. Come on, do this for me, Ahmed. Noon with a fatha. So which letter is Ahmed? Noon. Letter after that, Ain. And then the letter after that, Mim. And then the last letter is a joined small ha. Let's see which vowels they are carrying. Noon is carrying a fatha. Ain is carrying a shadda and a fatha. So the noon and ain will join. And then the mim is carrying a fatha. And the ha is also carrying a dhamma. No, it's not just a dhamma. What is it, my friend? It's an upside down dhamma, inverted dhamma. So we will make what kind of a sound here? Is it a normal dhamma sound or is it a stretch sound? Well done. So it's hu. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Noon and ain are going to join. Noon, fatha and ain with a sukoon equals na. What does it equal? Na. Now we got ayn with the fatha, so now the sakin sound of the ayn and the fatha sound of the ayn will be done together, but obviously with the help of joining it with the noon. So we're going to pray noon and ayn shadda with a fatha. So the sound is going to be 1, 2, 3, na'a. What is it going to be? Na'a. Say, all of you, come on together. Na'a. Mim with a fatha. Na'ama. And then ha with a inverted dhamma. Hu. Na'amahu. Say it together, 1, 2, 3. Na'amahu. See, remember, when you pray your sabak to Appa, when she listens to your sabak over Microsoft Teams, you are not going to be breaking this word down. You should be able to say the word na'amahu, because you will have done all your homework listening to this video clip and watching this video clip and doing your sabak with myself, because we don't have time for you to stop breaking the word down. You only break the word down and spell it if you are stuck to making the sound altogether. Then your Appa will go through it with you, just like Mauli Sahib is doing it with you. He will break the sound up for you. But if you are having to spell, and the only way you can read the word is by spelling, then you need to make a lot of practice. Because as soon as you see that word, you should be able to say wasayna. Do you understand? You should be able to say that word. So that's how it should be. Say yahtassu wasayna, even without too much thinking, because it becomes part of your whole thought process, and the whole thing just flows. But yes, in the beginning you may have to apply the spelling method, but most important is that you've got to be confident and you've got to be good at the sound method. You should be able to sound the whole word without having to break it down. But the reason why we're breaking it down, because we are learning the word. But once you have broken it down, learning with the Mauli Sahib or the Appa, then it's very important that you can apply the sound just by looking at the word without having to think too much. So this letter, all of you now, the whole class together, let's do this letter. What letter is this? Ya, and then the letter after that, ta, and then the letter after that. Remember, there's a dot there with the shape of a ha, so it's a kha, and then the last letter is a dhal. Last letter is a dhal. You have to recognize the letters ya, ta, kha, and dhal. Once you recognize the letters, let's move on to it. The next step, let's see which vowels they are carrying. Ya with a fatha equals ya. Ta has a fatha, but then the ta also is carrying a shadda, so that means the ya and the ta will join the ya and ta together. Yatta, and also say the shadda, so yatta. All of you, yatta. Don't stretch, no stretching. If you stretch, then it will result into major mistake. Ha with a kasra equals khi, yattahi, and then dhal with a fatha equals the, yattakhida. After me, 1, 2, 3, yattakhida. Well done. Come on, we will just practice all the words together, and then inshallah you can go away and learn this sabak and be ready to pray your Friday sabak and also your sabak from page 97, the beginning where we did the sabak from. Appa will also test you from those lines as well. So go through all the sabak that we have done together through these videos. So after me, 1, 2, 3. Tahharaki. Ta full mouth, ha empty mouth, ra full mouth, kaf empty mouth. So let's control our sound. Tahharaki. 1, 2, 3. Tahharaki. Don't stretch the key. Saharin. Saharin. This one. Addadahu. Again, 1, 2, 3. Addadahu. Then box 16. Anittum. All of you say after me. Anittum. Say the ain properly. And then Thajjajan. 1, 2, 3. Thajjajan. Thajjajan. Make the alif madda sound. Tan, jim, join. That's where the shadda is. So you say the jim twice, but you also make the alif madda sound. Tusa'id. Tusa'id. Well done. Fahaddith. Fahaddith. And then ashihatan, ashihatan. Once again, ashihatan. Well done. Yahtassu. No stretching of the su. Yahtassu. Empty mouth, full mouth, empty mouth, full mouth. Wassayna. Wassayna. Sad, full mouth. No circling of the lips when we're saying letter sad. Na'amahu. Inverted dhamma. Do the stretch sound. Na'amahu. Well done. And then the last word. Yattakhida. Don't stretch the dal with the fatha. Yattakhida and the kha with the kasra. Kha is a full mouth letter. Try to say as full as possible. Kha with the kasra is not an easy letter to say full mouth, but just do not stretch it. Yattakhida. All of you after me. Yattakhida. Well done. So go over this sabak, each word 15 times. Make sure when you are learning it, you can learn it by spelling the sound and breaking it down. But when you're praying to Appa, you're going to be doing your sound method. You should be able to say the word from ta till the kaf, tahharaki, saharin, like that, in that form, without having to struggle. If you're struggling, that means you are not learning your sabak properly. You may have learned your sabak, but you might need more time in applying the spelling method. So, Jazakallah for all the children who are listening to this sabak. I would like to leave you by the dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he would leave a gathering. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.